Hello, this is Mari Lane from the Buying Space Channel. These 5 large boxes are from a medical supply company. Now, I'm expecting medical supplies of a different kind, and my mother's expecting medical supplies that are somewhat like this. But the first box, which is that box right there on the corner of this grouping of 5 boxes on the left, was delivered first. It was marked 4 of 5. It had our address on it, but it had somebody else's name on it. Now, Mom and I both were expecting medical supplies, and that first box looked like it could have been something that was for me. And I thought, well, it's just as much of a chance that the name is wrong on it than the address, that they just put someone else's name on it and it's my mother's medical supplies or mine. And then they put the package on the step. And for those of you that follow me and know that Marty and I both have mobile issues, and Mom's in a wheelchair. Of course, Mom's not living here right now. I just get the supplies and trickle them over as they are needed. And so I called the company on the box, which was not the company we normally get stuff from. And they said, oh, you need to call the insurance company. I'm like, the insurance company will know nothing about the tracking. So I ended up being transferred to their corporate headquarters. And I got transferred a couple more times, and I finally got a person that said, oh, this is stuff at this shipping company. This stuff comes from this other company that's contracting us. And that company was a company I had called the day before because, I was going to have medical supplies sent here. So I called that company, and they said, oh, that does belong to the person whose name is on the package. But you can keep it or donate it, and we'll send out your mother's supplies. So they contracted with this other company, and I don't know where along the line this gentleman's, our address got on this gentleman's account. And I don't know how that happened. But she said I could donate it or I could dispose of it. Now, me being me, I'm not going to dispose of it. And I really feel, she assured me that this gentleman would get his stuff, that they would mail it out again to his address, and that this would not happen again, and they would mail my mother's stuff to us. And I asked her, I said, did my mother's stuff go to somebody else? Because there's possibly paperwork in these boxes too. So the easiest thing for me to do, it would be to just put this out and let the veterans take it. But since there might be paperwork in it that's private to this gentleman, I feel like I should open them up, remove the labels, get any paperwork out of it, and then put it out for the veterans. Or there is a church really close to me that has a food bank, and I could open one of these. I really would want to get over there at 7 o'clock before anybody else does to unload these. But then again, this is going to take so much energy out of me. When they did the second delivery hours later of the 4 boxes, which include the 3 biggest boxes and one of the smaller boxes, which is, those boxes still aren't small, they also put them on the steps, and it was about to rain. And I had to hurl them up on the porch, and Marty had to put them inside, and we're both in severe pain. So, getting them out, even if I just take the labels off, take out the paperwork, and put them out for the veterans, is going to take a lot of energy. I almost considered canceling my donation to the veterans because I have this to deal with. And my mother's shipment will be coming in too, that is probably going to be 3 boxes. Uh, one big box and two medium and maybe one small box. One of these boxes is just half full. So I don't really know what her shipment looks like. I do know that one of those big boxes we would get at least for her. So, and then my box will be refrigerated. So it's all a lot of labor, and I don't mind doing it for my mother. I'm taking the burden off some other family members to take care of it. That's why I switched the address to here. But then this happened, which was a complete mistake by the provider's contractor, um, and they don't answer their phone. It took me 2 hours to reach somebody. So it took me about 3 hours of time on the phone, the physical labor to get it off the steps, which FedEx shouldn't have left it on the steps. I have a fully enclosed porch with a wheelchair ramp on the front of this house, which should have given them a clue not to put it on the steps. And also, it was right before it was going to start to rain. So, um, FedEx, I'm not happy with you. And I went ahead and did the reviews for the driver. I don't know what people are thinking when they put packages on steps and there's a wheelchair ramp in front of a house. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But that's me. I have my own frame of mind and my own way of thinking. I just think able bodied people, many able bodied people, don't care and don't even consider what a disabled or elderly person goes through when they receive a shipment like this. Even the first box. So, yeah, that's my rant. I'm going to complain about it because, well, there are many people out there that care too, that are just too busy to think about it. So I don't know what this driver was thinking when he left all this on the steps. And part of it was not even under the awning, and it looked like rain all day. And after he drove off, it started raining. And a lot of these supplies are probably soft bedding type materials or pads or, maybe gauze for a wound. I mean, I don't know what's in here. It could be some embarrassing stuff. The person that was supposed to receive this shipment is, I believe, male. So I'm not sure, but it's the name could be either or. So it's you know, it's just like you're going through life and you've got a plan on how to recycle and reuse what you have, what you're going to get out the door, what you got incoming in the door, and boom, uh, this 50-pound delivery falls in your lap that's not even yours. So, what would you do? And yes, I have looked for the person, but the medical supply place made it clear that the shipping was not worth, FedEx coming back and picking this up and taking it back to their supplier, because the shipping might cost just as much as supplies inside, for their cost, not the patient's cost, of course. But so they told me dispose of it or donate it. And so I don't really think that I have the budget to ship this to the person if I could find them. And that did cross my mind. I did think about that. If I knew them or knew that they were local, which I don't know, I tried to find them locally. It's just not, you know, doable in my budget to ship all this. Um, a private person shipping this, oh my gosh, it would cost a lot. And I haven't found the person. So I'm going to do as suggested by the company and donate it. I just haven't decided um, who I'm going to donate to. I might just spread out the love, if you know what I mean, and give it to several different parties. I think I will open the box. One of the big boxes is half empty, and I'm not going to film what the medical supplies are. Use your imagination. But one of these large boxes is half empty, and I think I can get, depending upon what it is, I can get that item in my trunk. And they can take it at the food bank that they have over here on the next street and make somebody stay with it because this stuff is expensive. It probably doesn't take that much to manufacture it, but it is expensive, and people really need these kind of items when they need them. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the one of the largest boxes and open it because it's half empty. And if that item it can be donated, or I think someone um, in the general community might need it, that's where it will go. You all have a wonderful and blessed day. And I just want to ask any of you out there to comment if you've ever had a misdelivery like this.